Alright, let me guess what you're thinking right now. Who's this guy claiming it said that he made $200,000 in his business at 23 years old? Give me a second to explain myself real quick. My name is Sevi, and last year I founded my own business in the social media creator space, Sherpa Media, where we elevate Asian American influencers and help monetize their brand through talent management, brand partnerships, and growth strategy. In less than a year, we generated over $200,000 in revenue and work really closely with a roster of Asian American influencers worldwide with a combined following of over 20 million followers. Now, if you don't believe me, I documented my journey from $0 in revenue all the way up until 200K where we are right now over on my Instagram. If you haven't checked it out, you definitely should. Currently, our business has an insanely ambitious goal of reaching $500,000 by the end of the year, which is why we're going absolutely ham every single day within the business. We're working 12-hour days, 7 days a week, weekdays and weekends, doesn't even matter, all gas, no breaks. And we're getting a lot of momentum right now with a lot of interest coming in from brands and creators, and it's truly just a really, really exciting time to be alive right now. It's honestly crazy to see how much you can actually accomplish in just 1 year of absolute hard work, dedication, and discipline. Made a lot of sacrifices in my life to get to where I am right now in just 1 year by quitting my corporate job that I worked really hard for, and I sacrificed every single part of my social and personal life to take a risk on myself at the age of 22 years old to build my very own business for the first time. And it's safe to say that I have zero regrets with all the choices that I made up to this point in my life. So only exciting things to come moving forward. Anyways, getting myself in the right headspace. I have several big calls lined up tomorrow, hoping to make some big moves. I'm honestly just really gassed right now, and we got a long day tomorrow, so I'm gonna catch some Z's, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. So we have a couple of big calls going on today. One of them is with a co-founder of a seed round startup where we can see a potential opportunity where our business can partner up with their business. Just looking at my schedule right now, it's gonna be an insanely long work day, but honestly, I wouldn't really ask for anything less. Most of my days consist of me working long 12+ hour days, and I genuinely love the process of it all because I'm super passionate about what I'm building with Sherpa Media. I used to work a lot of long days working in corporate last year, and the experience is just the complete opposite. I vividly remember all the times where I would get a phone call at like 7 a.m. from my team where they need a really important data report to be done by the next hour or so, and I would just constantly wake up in a pool of sweat, just heart beating so fast. I could never get a good night's of rest, and it was just horrible. That was definitely one of the toughest years of my life, just recently graduating from college and figuring out what I wanted to do in my life and feeling so lost in the moment. But now I never felt more fulfilled in my life, doing what I love doing every single day in a space that I'm so passionate about and making an impact on people's lives. My team and I have just been going absolutely nonstop within the business, and all of our hard work is truly paying off as we're seeing so much growth in the past few months. I'm insanely proud of all the work that my team have been able to accomplish in the past few months because it hasn't been easy for sure. It hasn't been easy. But now is a time where we really just have to keep pushing forward, putting our head down, and just absolutely keep grinding. So you gotta get to it, man. All of them are combined to around 10 million followers, and they've also worked with brands like Robinhood, Fidelity, SoFi, so a lot of finance brands really trust them with their work. We would only want to source creators that align with your guys' budget, but also align with our creators' budget as well, like a mutual partnership.
Okay, well, awesome. Yeah, I guess I guess I'll just wait to hear back from you and get your thoughts on the rates and all that, and see if it makes sense with any of them. But yeah, hopefully we get to partner with you on something here.
Definitely. Yeah. Then I ended up spending every single minute after I clocked out of work just trying to figure out how can I build the life that I want to build for myself. There's so many different things that go into it, like crafting the perfect pitch. All the infrastructure that goes into it, negotiating is so huge.
Everyone paints this perfect picture, right, of business. So you immediately start an online business and you're Iman Gadzhi, right? But it's not the case. There's that work, there's that dedication, there's those late nights, there's those stresses, but it's better working and putting in the ground for yourself.
We just finished up all of our calls for the rest of the day, and honestly, I think the startup one went really well. We really got to understand what their marketing goals are and what their current pain points are, and I think there's a really cool opportunity for us to potentially help them out with their social media efforts. Obviously, there's a lot of back and forth that still has to happen for us to ultimately see a partnership, but I think this is a good start. This is a good start for sure. We're also able to sign a $6,000 contract for one of our clients earlier today, which is such a huge dub. It's a really cool project that's going to be launched sometime mid-July, I believe, so Gonna be really busy up until that point. I still got a lot to do today. Gotta make sure all the campaigns that we're currently managing right now are running smoothly. So gonna be working on that and honestly just see where the rest of the night takes us.
I literally just typed in media into like the thing, and I was like, this is it right here. Dude, that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. You noticed that? You kept looking over here. I was like,
It's funny too, because then like I saw your story and you had like a camera. I was like, honestly, that looks like the same camera because I was like, that kind of like football screen you got going on. So I don't know.
That's crazy, dude. Nah, I've never ran into someone who actually like watched my stuff.
Yeah. I thought you'd appreciate it too. That was kind of fun.
Dude, we had our first like person come up to me and like know who I was. It was like, this crazy. I'm kind of like lost for words. I've never had that actually happen to me. He just like came up to me and was like, dude, like, yo, he showed me my IG. He's like, yo, is this you, bro? Like, I see you watching your stuff so day one, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm at the gym like 10 minutes away from my place, and like there's a guy who like recognized me. It's just like cool catching up with people, and you know, everyone's working hard and grinding on their stuff. So, nah, that's crazy. It's still kind of surreal, man. It's kind of surreal.
It's currently 7:38 in the morning, Saturday. About to go and kill a quick morning run, get some vitamin D, start the day off good. How long are we running for today?
10 miles, baby.
10 miles it is. I think that's the plan for this morning, and got a lot of other work to do. So we're just starting the morning right, starting the weekend right. Let's get going, man.
Mile 5. Halfway there. Whew. Still 8:45 in the morning. Whew. Got a long way to go. Got a long way to go. Let's go. Oh, damn. 8.5 miles in. Holy. Dude, we're like an hour and a half into this. Oh man. I'm so stoked to go home. Take a nice cold shower. Get some food in me, bro. I'm so thirsty, but it's like 9 a.m. right now. No better way to start this Saturday, baby. Let's go. Woo. Just like that, 10 miles, baby. Man, what a run. Absolutely killer morning. Just gotta go back now, get started on some work. Let's go, man.
Because he's already worked with me for a long time.
So it's around 9:44 right now. Just finishing up the last bit of work I'm gonna get done today. Yeah, the past few days have been pretty insane. We've been able to close 4 deals this week. We have a couple more being close to sign, but we'll see. It's just been like literally absolutely insane. Also got a couple of calls lined up with some really big agencies coming soon. Some of them being like the CEO of some really global agencies with like over 200 employees. It's pretty insane. It's been wild. I mean, even outside of the past few days, like literally like every day the past 2 months have just been a mission. If you're following my 30-day challenge on Instagram, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Literally putting in the work every single day, morning to night, weekdays, weekends, it doesn't matter. Literally like 0 days off. And even after that 30-day challenge, that same momentum has continued. In the current phase of my business right now, it's literally just go mode. I literally cannot have any sort of distractions in my life right now. Just within these past 2 months, we're really starting to see a lot of momentum really pick up. We just brought on our first full-time hire to the company last month. Our sales efforts have literally increased by like no joke 900%. The number of negotiations that we're currently handling at the moment are up like 600%. And the number of deals that we've closed in 1 month is at an all-time high. There's another YouTuber and entrepreneur who's also building his business in public named Daniel Dalen. You probably know who he is, absolute GOAT. But he touched upon a topic of momentum that really stuck with me when he said it. He basically said to think of momentum as if you're driving a car, and the faster that you go, Any little movement that you do side to side is gonna make you end up crashing out. And that's why it's so important to not veer off track even by an inch when you're having really good momentum, or else you're just gonna end up losing it all. I'm not falling for any sort of distractions that's gonna potentially cause me to lose all the momentum that I've worked so hard this past year building from nothing. This is literally the life that I dreamt of when I was so lost working corporate. So I really have to make the most out of every single opportunity that comes my way, which means I have to continue to make decisions where I'll look back on it and have absolutely zero regrets. Even if it means I have to sacrifice every other part of my life to see this dream come through. Anyways, that'll be it for today's video. We have a business trip coming up next week in LA where I'll be going to VidCon. I'm gonna be meeting up with a lot of the creators that I work really closely with for the first time in person, so it's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be a good time. I'll take you along with me. I appreciate every single person who sat through and watched this whole video. Even if you just clicked on it for a couple seconds, it truly means a lot to me. And I'm super excited to start documenting my journey on YouTube now, and this is gonna be the start of a multi-decade long journey that I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me for. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and let's keep grinding.